Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. John Megacycle. Another episode of Production Line coming at you. Yeah, making good progress on literally everything. Last episode, we completely retooled the way we did the, oh gosh, what is this one? Engine? Yeah, the fit engine. Yeah, we completely reduxed everything. We pulled out, everything was crammed into this corner, and we pulled the whole business out. We're now making, like, almost everything except the accessories. Like, the accessories I would really like to jump into, but I have literally no room for that. I would have to re-gut everything and rejigger absolutely everything for that to happen. I'm not too sure if I'm going to get that in this series, but definitely more potential for more cost savings for sure. Let's check out our expenses. Component purchase is definitely something I was really trying to tamp down on. So I'm really thankful that we were able to get that number down. Again, we were at the almost 500,000 mark. And I'm pretty darn happy that we're in the 300 range. That's money that's, indirectly going into our pockets. It's not a sale, but it's still money that we're saving over time, and I'm happy for that. Let's take another dive into our research. I think literally everything in the technology stack here is done. The only thing that we're missing is more process stuff. Go to add Q, add Q, add Q, add Q, add Q. Let's just get everything in the thing, and then we're done with all the research. We'll have all the research done. Nope, don't add that to Q because I don't have the requisite. Once this is all complete, we'll be able to literally make any kind of car that we want. We'll have all the technology, absolutely everything will be open to us, and that'll be pretty much, yeah. I mean, we'll have everything. I could scrap my science teams. Won't need them anymore. There's no more research to do. So yeah, good move on that. Happy to hear that. Happy to see that for sure. I don't need that supply stockpile anymore. Get that out of there. So you can see this game's got quite a bit of customization, quite a bit of ways that you can play the game, depending on what techs and what researches you emphasize, and all that. It kind of has that bit of a, nice feel to it. There's not just one way to play. When I give this another go, not sure if I'll make it another series, but what I'd like to do is like to emphasize more on the manufacture side, and maybe concentrate on one thing. So maybe work on body frame specialization, body frame customization, body frame manufacture, and just completely knock out one chain. And then don't even worry about accessories or electronics or any of that other stuff. And just really one step at a time, this thing. Maybe that's kind of how I'd go about it. I'm not sure. Not sure. Not really sure how that would work. But either way. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this panned out. For our first real go of the game, I'm real happy with how this worked out. A couple of tough spots with loans and whatever, but not that big of a deal. Like, really, really honestly, not that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and do another print marketing campaign, get those cars sold down. We're sitting on 7 million even after all that retooling. I'm real happy with that. And we're going to make even more because I'm sure there's some expensive boys in here. Just to discuss about this game a little bit more. There is an add-on coming for it soon called This is the Way the Doors Open, I think. Or This is the Way the Doors Go. Something like that. And what that'll do is, I believe, add more tech, add more stuff to do, add more of a lot of things. I'm not too sure if I'll turn that into a series, but it does seem interesting all the same. The only thing that I see as a kind of an issue is there's nothing to do with the scientists and the design departments once we're done. I mean, once they're done, they're done. There's nothing to do with them. So just scrapping them and letting them sit, I guess, is what I'm going to do. I wish I could sell this space back, because once I blast through all this, more marketing. I guess right now in the stage of the game, I think we're at 1.71 or something. 171, something like that. The way in which I would kind of rejigger this game a little bit if I had a choice would be to really maybe add infinite tech. Similar to how like Stellaris and Oh, there's a few other games I'm thinking of, but I can't think of them right now. Um, Effectively, let's just take Stellaris as an example, though. Stellaris is a grand strategy kind of a game. The way it works is once you research everything, you can do infinite research, as they're called. And it's like you produce 5% more energy. And it's a research you can do over and over and over and over again, infinitum, but it gets more expensive every time. Oh, Factorio is another really great example of that. There's infinite technology there. You can make your bots faster and faster and faster and faster, but every time you do, it gets significantly more expensive. So that way your research in your labs and stuff doesn't just like, well, I beat the game, scrap all the science. There's a good, firm reason to keep it around, and it makes sense to do so. So anywho, that'd be one bit of input I would say about this game is maybe some sort of an infinite like manufacturing costs are 1% cheaper or something, you know. I don't know. But this is still an amazing game. I highly recommend folks check it out. I'm not too sure what else I'm going to be doing with this. We've kind of gotten to the point where we've gotten a ton of cash. Let's get extra robots. Try to lean up this process a little bit here. Super fast engine. Awesome, cool. I want well under 2 minutes. So 2 minutes and 2 seconds is our nearest bottleneck now. 226, extra robots. 205, that's fine. 203, that's fine. 157. 204. Alright, a little bit of leaning up there, adding a few more robots. Robots. Insufficient resources. What are you missing? Cameras? Maybe I need a fit trunk. Storage there, stock up on cameras or something. Everything's looking good, though. There's not a whole lot of... No resources. Oh, here's one. Fit door panels. I have door panels. Do I not have door panels literally right here? I do. I'll switch you back to prefer local. In case there's some items that would be even faster to get outside. I'd rather just get them. Steel sheets, make door panels. Oh, I need steel sheets for all that crap. Make steel sheets. Heck yeah. Slap down 2 of those, even more cost savings. Make steel sheets. Boom, kaboom. Cool. And this will hopefully help with steel sheets literally being right next door. Awesome. I didn't even realize that. I was looking at the main processes, not the manufacturing bits. Another recommendation I'd have is marketing seems significantly overpowered. Let's add a few more. I should really limit production of sports lux. So marketing would be another really, really crazy way for you to get... Okay, I'm only producing 1 sports lux. I'm just gonna leave that as is then. I keep losing myself here. Marketing seemed to be way overpowered considering it got us out of a ditch. Like we had what, 80 cars or something sitting, and we hit that button and it's like boof, it's just selling, sell, 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 sell. It was amazing. Which I'm very happy and thankful for, but man, oh man, that was well worth the $400,000 investment I put in before because that generated what, 3 million? This is generating almost 2 million right now. Oh man, I didn't even look at our cash. From 7 to 8 mil. That's insane. So I don't know, the way I'm talking, the way I'm feeling, I'm kind of thinking this is like a wrap-up episode. I'm very happy with how everything panned out. I hope my designs or whatever gave you any ideas on making stuff better. The timings or whatever, anything that might have helped. Feel free to ask me any questions. I'm more than happy to help around. There's a lot of games like this that get you thinking in this kind of a mentality. This timing and how soon till stuff finishes. How long does it take? That kind of a thing. There's tons of great games like this out there. And I definitely recommend you give this one a try. Definitely. I mean, I've had a great time. This is the kind of stuff that scratches my mental itch. It's just like whenever I'm having a tough day, it's like I don't like head to the bar and like drink this away. I just think about it in my head and I'm like, wonder if I can make the brakes process better. Or like for Factorio, I'm like, I wonder if I should maybe go 3 locomotives and 9 cargo wagons for my trains. Or it's like, just, I don't know, just try different stuff. Be creative. That's the kind of stuff that gets me going. That's the kind of stuff that latches me in, and that's the stuff I wake up. I don't wake up having nightmares. I wake up having like, oh man, I wonder if I made a couple of beacon settings different, if I could whatever, in Factorio or in here, if it's like, well, I wonder if I had 2 of the assemblies, 2 of the actual axle assemblies and really hammer down the production. I wonder what that would do, you know, and there's plenty of room here. We could actually set up, there's an export here and exports here. We could actually set up little mini assemblies. We could probably see if we could take all this production, move the production here, then keep it all local and storage. I mean, plenty of ways to play the game to make it interesting, for sure. I'm actually looking forward to. I think the add-on's going to be called "And the Doors Go Like This." I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I can't alt tab out of this game to go check because my thing crashes. Speaking of crashes, yoink, quick save. Yeah, muscling through. Yeah, I mean, 2 more sessions or whatever of sitting down. We get all this tech out of the way. We could fully customize stuff even better. Oh, something got standardized. Spare wheel got standardized. It's okay. There you are. Apparently only in the mid. Spare wheel. Spare wheel. Spare wheel. And spare wheel. Spare wheel, and stop me if you've heard this before. But spare wheel. Cool. Now everything's going to be at a discount, at least all the mid models, because they don't have spare wheels. That's fine. They're selling pretty darn quick. Thanks to that marketing campaign. Pretty darn happy with that. Let's just check out what loans look like now. Oh my god. 6 million, and you have to pay 65,000 an hour. That's not like something that would completely bankrupt us, but that's still a significant amount of cashish. Heated steering wheel just got standardized. Heated. I guess it's not universal, it's just become common. But when that happens, I still need to get it on my vehicles or I'm going to be looked down upon because I don't have a very common feature. There we go. Little tweaks, keeps us competitive. Message from the COO. Looks like your car model compact is too cheap. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm not making anything on the compact. How are we doing on the market analysis anyway? LED headlights, very cool. Our sedan budget needs more ramp. Yeah, we can sell everything all over the place. I wonder if that's from the marketing. Oh, now what happened? Spare wheel is now more common than ever before. Okay, stop me if you've heard all this. Spare wheel. Spare wheel. And of course... Oh, I'm not making any money on the budget van. There, that's significantly better. Am I even making the vans? I don't even know if I'm selling vans. Oh, I am. Look at that. Now would be a good time to go through and just make sure I'm actually making money. Still want them in the budget range. A little more, thanks. Okay, that all seems reasonable. A lower return on investment on some of the lower end vehicles and a much higher return on investment on the higher end stuff. That's how I'd... Oh, 10 mil. Look at that. 10 mil. We just hit our 10 million. Woo! It only took 3 weeks. Day 21? Yeah. Digging it. Just a few more closing notes, I think, on how this all goes down. Is anyone going to repair that? Thank you. A few more closing notes is this does come with a map editor, which is nice. You can actually customize your own stuff. You can customize your own challenges. You can customize your own monies, where all the imports and export ports are on the map. You can also set up unlockable areas. This has a pretty direct map editor. There's not a ton that you're able to mess with, but there's not actually a ton you need to mess with this game. It's actually pretty darn straightforward. Works out real well. You know what I might do? I'm thinking about it. I'll build a map similar to this, but smaller. Like, cut it in half. This lengthwise. Just cut it in half. And then add a lot of little sections that you can add on to. Just little spots. Maybe something like that would be completely irritating. I'm not sure. It does actually sound fun, though. So, yeah. I'm happy with how this turned out as our first series of production line. I'm actually genuinely excited again for the add-on and what else might be added. Like, this game is still being worked on currently. Nearing beginning of May here. Yeah, the game is still being actively worked on. Like I said, a DLC is coming down. But yeah, I'm actually really happy with this, and I'm ready to let this just be. Let this sit. How much more research do we have? We've got a bunch of research, but a lot of this is just making the processes better. Let's just take one last look at our sports Lux. Am I still not selling a lot of them? I'm not. So let's make them a little more feature-rich, maybe. A large battery pack is stupid because it's not an electrical vehicle. Cool. And that'll invalidate all of these. They'll sell pretty quick. Yeah. Hitting 10 mil and getting as far as we did, that's a mission accomplished for me with this series. So, I'm going to save her one last time, and I'm going to call this a done deal. Thank you all for joining me. My name is John Megacycle. This has been our first look into production line through and through, getting our processes, getting our manufacturing, our research, everything dialed in. I'm pretty darn happy with how this panned out. And I want to thank you for joining me. And as always, I hope to see you next time. Peace.